The Indian government decided to cancel the licenses of nearly 9,000 charity organizations on Tuesday. Organizations receiving foreign funding were the main target for this decision. The government wants NGOs to declare details of their foreign donations. The first NGOs to face the consequences of the decision were Greenpeace India and the US-based Ford Foundation. The government canceled Greenpeace's license and put the Ford Foundation on a security watch list. Other NGOs are also having to face closure. According to the government's declaration, the NGOs were ordered to file mandatory annual returns, and those that did not comply would not find a place in India. Indian officials believe that foreign-funded organizations have ulterior motives to purely working for the good of India. They believe Greenpeace and other foreign-funded organizations are damaging the Indian economy. According to the Indian intelligence services, activities by the NGOs such as protesting power projects, mining deals, and genetically modified food programs are hurting the economic development. Greenpeace rejects these accusations, but this rejection has not affected the government's decision to cancel its license. The suspension of the Ford Foundation's accounts is also connected with their actions in India. Government officials believe that the organization is funding local activist groups. The government's decision has brought the attention of critics. Opponents to the canceling of the licenses of the NGOs think that it is a move to suppress criticism of Prime Minister Modi and his economic program. The US government has expressed concerns following the government's decision. According to US officials, the cancellation may harm democracy in India. Countries such as Uzbekistan, China, Russia, Egypt, and Venezuela also restrict the activities of foreign-funded NGOs. The Uzbek government has banned many NGOs after accusing them of plotting an uprising within the Uzbek community. NGOs in China also have to face with similar issues where organizations have started to work under the country's public security bureau, which makes it more difficult for them to operate independently. Russian President Vladimir Putin also restricts the active NGOs in his country. He claims that foreign-funded organizations were the reason for the unrest in Ukraine and the overthrow of Viktor Yanukovych last year. Egypt and Venezuela are also putting pressure on NGOs by passing laws restricting their areas of action. These countries view civil unrest as being caused by the actions of NGOs in their countries.